Hey everybody, and welcome to the daily card reading from the Villains deck for Thursday, April 9th, 2026. So with these, take a resonate from it doesn't, like, comment, share, follow, subscribe. If the video goes longer than 10 minutes, it will not be on the Mintaka page, which is my spirit page, but it will be on Randy Morningstar 747 on TikTok, and it will be on Randy Mintaka 93 on YouTube. If you'd like a service or anything like that, my prices are going to be on the Mintaka Experience on Facebook. And any videos that are less than 10 minutes will make it to the Facebook page. So I'm going to pull one card for the morning, one card for the afternoon, and one card for the evening. Morning time will be anytime between midnight on the 9th and the afternoon. And the evening will be anytime in the evening, all the way until midnight on the 10th. So let's see the first card that comes out for in the morning on the 9th. We have the Queen of Coins reversed. So what this means is there's going to be some sort of overworking, some sort of like blind loyalty being demanded, a fear of commitment, a lack of change, inability to understand things. There's going to be some form of denying facts or tangible proof, or denying evidence set upon you that doesn't already confirm what you believe to be true. You may get notices or information that you don't want to hear, but you need to hear concerning like a warning of underground tactics or hidden motives that might be transpiring within the end of the day, or by the end of the day, or even by the end of the month. It's giving off the vibes like by no later than the 12th, which is next Sunday. No later than 12 p.m. sticks out for timing as well. Number 222 sticks out. And 1212 stick out as well. There's going to be a lot of big changes happening within the morning, revolving around associations and friendships and social circles. This is including like social media platforms or social media domains or work environments that are for social gatherings or any event that has at least 3 to 5 people. It looks like there's going to be some sort of abusive habits happening that might be under the guise of attention seeking, or under the guise of I'm just trying to help you, I'm just trying to do what's right for you, I'm just trying to protect the company. They're going to pull the I did the right thing for the wrong reason, or the wrong thing for the right reason kind of a deal. It's going to be one of those matters where you need to start thinking straight. It looks like overt tactics are going to be influenced by like covert narcissism or like subconscious feelings that you may not be fully aware within the physical realm. Seems to be a lot of trusting the wrong people, or not being willing to trust people due to like past events, or worry about future events gonna be repeating themselves. Like you're afraid the same thing's gonna happen but with somebody else. It looks like the answer you seek in the morning is going to be a no, simply because there's going to be too much work to do, there's too much learning to do still around the subject. You're still in a form or a sense of denial when it comes to warnings, especially when you get passive aggressive, or you hear something cynical, or you get told no. ODD sticks out, IED sticks out, and like mental health will be influenced within the morning on the Thursday the 9th. It feels like superficiality along with a little bit of materialism might be revolving around you, or people might think that the world revolves around them. It looks like money is the main focus. It should be like associations and friendships and extended family. Between 11 in the morning and 12 in the afternoon, you might hear something about an event or a person or an animal or something heavily significant to you that makes you want to clutch your pearls, that makes you want to not give up, that makes you want to fight the information and try to navigate away from what you've been told and try to spin a narrative to where you can get what you want still without having to admit you were wrong or admit defeat. In the afternoon, we have the Four of Wands. And what this means is there's going to be somebody that's being put on a pedestal, or you might be having a heavily influenced love life, or someone might be heavily influencing your domain or your housing. Early childhood education, early childhood traumas, siblings and parents, dynamics with your, how you associate yourself with your siblings and how you associate yourself around your parents are going to be really important. It looks like sorcery and magic are going to be important throughout the middle of the day, especially for like hypnotists and dark magicians and those that go through life with a more like chaotic feel or a more honest outlook on life, rather than trying to play ignorant. It looks like trying to distract you from the matter at hand is present, especially between like 11 in the morning and like 5 in the afternoon. They're going to try to distract you from getting that message, getting that warning, trying to change the outcome, because it is possible to change this outcome and you're just going to have to work really hard. But you're going to have to also be cunning and strategic when it comes to planning events regarding working from home or making your home presentable for children, or trying to navigate your parental responsibilities or your parental rights. It looks like domain, territory, and property management positions are going to be the most impacted and the most highly affected throughout the day, especially between like 1 in the afternoon and 5 in the afternoon, specifically. Inner child healing through like fun and games and leisure activities and play-based thinking can be very beneficial. Speaking about your self-worth and speaking about your relationships with your siblings can be helpful. Pointing out where accountability still needs to be met without being so insecure that you dive into a negative mindset would be wise and beneficial. Looks like there's a lot of like cynicism going around. An exorcism needs to be made, a banishment of negative thoughts. It looks like there might be some dark magic or dark forces that might be influencing the energies around you that make it harder for you to hear these warnings or harder for you to understand the warnings. Just make sure that you are fully immersed in the events. Gossip and rumors are spreading. Hearing things through the grapevine, hearing things from a third party, trying to put the puzzle pieces together without forcing them to fit can help you solve this matter. Determination, wit, dry, deadpan sense of humor surrounding depressing topics and being overly analytical, like critique humor, political humor, childish nonsense humor that doesn't make any sense to adults, something that might make you look like you have a macabre, misogynistic sense of self. Make sure that you are fully aware of how you come off to people and how you appear to others. Childhood affairs, childhood endeavors, childhood practices are going to be impacted. So like childhood psychology, early childhood education, caretaking, pediatric hospitals, childhood diseases, childhood traumas. All of that might be highly impacted within the next 1 to 5 weeks, depending on what you do with this warning that's coming through spiritually and or metaphysically. This could be from like a vision, it could be just a gut feeling, this could be a smell, a sound, a dream, your dogs or cats not leaving you alone or letting you sleep, your body waking you up between 1 and 5 in the morning. Whatever the case may be, hone in and listen to the warning without trying to overthink and overanalyze things. Your easygoing nature and your friendliness is going to be your best bet to help you influence the energies within your favor. So the answer you seek in the afternoon is yes, as long as you are willing to take off those rose-colored glasses and think pragmatically with logic and reason. There's a lot of rest and relaxation as long as you organize your schedule in a manner that helps you feel more powerful metaphysically. And lastly, we have the Chariot for the evening time. And this is basically saying that with self-discipline, self-control, and inner knowing, you can get where you need to be. You are in control of your own life. You are in control of your own narrative. You are in control of your thought processes, your actions that you do when you feel analyzed or feel judged or feel worthless or feel not like you're not good enough or feel like an imposter or feeling fake. It's one of those things where you are being tested on sophistication and eloquence and grace. The energies within the evening time are going to transfer from a Mars of Aries energy of a lot of action and aggression and passive aggression into a more performative narration. So more performance, more creative arts, theatrics, drama, economic discussions, political views and debates might be challenged. There might be another warning coming at night to confirm the morning warning. So just be aware of how the warning from the morning transpires through the evening and make sure that you heed both warnings, whether you believe the warning or not. Use your best intuition and allow yourself to pave that road and pave that way for you in order to prosper. It looks like love affairs, love endeavors, relationships, friendships, creativity projects, communication with friends and family and with your associates are going to be really helpful and beneficial, especially for like the metaphysical and the love and the romance and the relationships and all that. It's going to be able to help you not only in the short term but in the long term as well. You don't want to hinder your progress, but you also don't want to drive yourself into a corner. Make sure that you are fully awake. Make sure you're fully attentive. Make sure that you pull over when you don't feel your best. Make sure that you don't drink and drive or text and drive. Just like your soul and your spirit, you need to be able to rest and know when it's okay to just leave it in neutral, or make sure that you pay attention when you go on autopilot and be more aware of your surroundings that way. It looks like you don't want to look in the rearview mirror. You want to look straight forward. You want to make sure that you are fully impacting your own decisions, and you want to make sure that you can see the consequences. Remember that the objects in the side views and the rear view mirrors may be closer than they appear. So just because you feel like you might have more time, you might actually not. Reckless driving and drag racing and performing like demolition derbies and NASCAR and such like that can be a fun activity to do, can be a great way to release some adrenaline in a healthy manner, making sure that you are fully immersed in the adventure. Throughout the day, we have red auras, blue auras, and yellow auras. So someone that's very determined, someone that's very charismatic and witty, someone that is very protective and secure, and someone on your safety team or your security team within your metaphysical practices or within your physical life, or not feeling like you need physical protection right now, but still feeling like they can protect you metaphysically. It looks like a name that has anywhere between 1 and 7 letters pops up, and a last name between 5 and 12 letters. So 1 to 7 letters for the first name and 5 to 12 letters for the last name. For a guide or someone to watch for, or something to help you with a warning or understand a relationship dynamic to a deeper level. I know that this is going a little bit confusing, and I understand that it's going to make you have to make some swift decisions here, but it's one of those things that the more I tell, the less you know. So make sure that you are fully aware of that. Also, if you'd like a more personalized read, you can always comment below or go to my Facebook page, the Mintaka Experience. It looks like someone who's very analytical, someone who's very easygoing, someone who is very fun-loving, someone who's fun-oriented, someone who centers themselves around truth and honesty and open communication, someone who says, I speak, or I think, or I'm worth. So just make sure that you are fully aware of the energies in the room. No communication due to bad faith. And it looks like emotional unavailability due to emotional immaturity. That's what I'm getting though for the 9th of April of 2026. For Thursday for the collective. As always with these though, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Thanks so much for joining, and I hope to see you on my next video.